Hello and welcome back, hardcore gamers, and welcome back to Rothmer, the High Elf Guardian. So I make my way through the world of Middle-earth, the lands of Middle-earth. Here we are in Ered Luin as we make our way towards this little encampment to the southwest, as we go and try and take out some wolves. See here, there's some veiled fly pests. I'm trying to see, there's a lot here. They're not aggressive, so I can walk past them. They may get angry, but I can walk past them. I do need to be careful because these actually do a fair bit of damage. Let's see how well I do against one. So I'm not doing too well against one, to be honest. I've had a potion. So, I had to drink one potion, and that one fly got me down to 50 HP. This is going to be brutal. So I'm going to have to take this extremely slow. So that veil fly was the same level as me. So I may have to go and actually make some armour before I can start this. Is that bronze helmet any better? It is slightly better. So I need to be... This series might be a bit slow, because I'm going to have to be very kind of pragmatic the way I have to play this. So I'm not going to be able to rush straight in, especially if mobs are the same level as me. I'm going to have to be kind of a bit slow. Crafting is going to be a big part of this, because I'm always going to have to make myself the best armour I can. So I've got 6 ingots there, 6 pieces of ore. So I think I need, for a full set, I need 12. So I'm going to head slightly further north. I'm going to try and avoid these veil flies. If I find any mobs maybe a level or 2 lower than me, I'll probably try and take them on. But if they're the same level as me, at least until I can upgrade my armour, I'll probably try and avoid them. I'm just noting that obviously I'm level 6. Me doing a bit of crafting, that should level me up to level 7. I know that if I go down here to this camp here, all the wolves are the same level, so level 6 to level 7. And they are aggressive to me, so if I aggro one, I'm going to aggro more, which is not ideal. So I'm looking at this, so each of these costs 2 bronze ingots. A bronze ingot costs, you need 2 ore to make 1 copper ingot. Okay, so it's essentially almost 1 for 1. So then that means I'll need 10 altogether, because I've already got a helmet. So 10 ores to make a full set of armour. So I'm going to continue to run around until I get these 10 ores, and then I'll jump straight back. So I've just got myself 10 copper ores. So I've had to go over this bridge slightly further to the north. There's a load of mobs around here. Obviously that one's level 9. That's level 5, so I should be able to take that one on. It's a bit close to this level 9. Let's just need to make sure I've got a route I can run. This goes south. I'll keep all my damage up as much damage as I can. Use as many skills as possible. Is this a bleed? It is a bleed. I had to use my potion. This might kill me. So that's that down. Whoa, that's close again. So what is regenerative ward? Let's see what that is. It gives me that. It gave me it before I spec'd. So maybe it's under my skills. Passives? No, it's not the passives. Just kind of want to see what was giving me that regenerative ward. It gave me restoring 4 power rather than health. Okay, so it just restores my power. Okay, not too... Oh no, it restored some morale there as well, 47. But I'm now out of potions. So killing those 2 mobs has used up my entire stock of potions, which is not ideal. But I should be able to run into town, quickly do some crafting, sell these very few items I've got on me, and we'll go from there. Will this level 1 buck always give me experience? I can't attack it anyway, so it doesn't matter if it would give me experience, I can't do anything about it. So just actually do much. What increases threat, greatly increases threat. Laughs at them, the skill draws the enemy's attention to yourself. Okay. That's just a normal taunt then. Nothing more, nothing less. I think when I level up one more time, I should be okay. Oh, this is still loading from last time. It's a bit annoying. It may be stuck. It may require a quick reload to fix that. But here we are. So what do I need to do? I need to craft all these 5 ingots. So 5 ingots, each of them give me 30 experience, I believe. It's 150 experience. So that won't be enough to level me up. Shouldn't be too far off once I do my bronze ingots as well. Bronze ingots, what do I need for these? I need tin. Tin is sold from the supplier. So I don't have enough gold for this, I should be able to sell something. Okay, repair all my gear. Don't need you. I'm not going to use any dyes. So I need some tin. Good at this is actually alphabetical. So I can just scroll down to T, tin. Let's buy some. How much is 10? I could buy 10. Fine. So there is another copper node just up here. You can see it on my mini-map, there's 2 up here. So I'm going to grab these, but I have too many and too little, because it will give me more experience. I know it's a bit of a lame way out if I'm going to solo all of this. However, it may be what I'm going to have to do for a while. Just rely on essentially mining everything I can get and doing as much crafting as possible. I try and cut the content out when I'm just doing the boring stuff. If I have nothing to talk about, I'll cut it. But I like this part of the world, so there's normally something for me to talk about this part of the world. But yeah, Ered Luin is quite a nice place. So it's going to be interesting when I come back to this zone, because this is one of the zones which have hidden treasure chests, but you need to essentially be level 42 to unlock Sarna. Sarna is like a level 42 like mini dungeon, but as it's technically an open world, I think the open world difficulty follows you into that dungeon, the mini dungeon. So if that's the case, that's going to be a bit of a problem with this difficulty increase. So I might not be able to do that on level. I'll try and do everything I can on level. Dungeons, actual dungeons like Barrow Downs in Bree, like the Barrow Downs down here, and Fornost here, up here in Fornost. I may be able to do solo. Like I said in the last dungeon and on my brawler, I will judge whether they're soloable, and if they are, I will do them. If they can't, I'll obviously find a group. I'll find the group for if everyone on the same level. No 140s, no boosting for it, to make it more challenging. So I can make bronze armour. Let's change this to elven bronze armour. So this all should level me up. Okay, it's the level. So I can now wear all this as well. I'm going to make an elven helmet as well, just to match the whole look. And then to get the most amount of experience out of this, I'm going to process these. Don't get loads of experience, but it's better than nothing. And the closer it gets to level 8, the slightly easier the world will get. So I know that I'm going to out-level a lot of content as I play through, but I know that as I start out-leveling the content and the content becomes almost obsolete, then I'll stop earning experience, and then as I get to harder content, it'll kind of creep back up to me. Right, so let's equip all this new gear. That's not better than what I've already got. That is better. That is better. Gloves are better. I think all the armour I just made should be better. Yeah, it is better. So now I can keep the ingots, so I need those for later. And I can sell everything else I just made.
Is there aught which you need?
Okay, I'm not selling the stuff I just made, just sell the stuff I obtained when I first started this high elf. There you go, so I made 9 silver now. Let's see if I can place down my traits yet. I cannot place down my traits, so I'm going to very quickly restart this character to see if that will fix it. As you can see, all my characters I've got. Got my Dwarven Brawler here, who is obviously doing the challenge. Got this is my trial, my High Elf Champion. I'm trialing this difficulty on. And I've got to the Barrow Downs. I'm trying to do Barrow Downs. I don't mind if that champion dies, but I'm currently on the Barrow Downs. It's quite difficult doing it on level. But I wanted to get characters slightly further ahead just to trial things. So now it's quite big. This Guardian defense gives me a lot more protection. Okay. So now I've done that. All right, let's change. There we go. So I don't have a potion. It's my only issue. Let's see if I can take a level 6 one down. He's level 6. So I have no potion, I have no safety blanket. Let's see how difficult a level 6 is. So he's quite substantially, he is quite strong. It looks like I can take this out. Okay, so he took off half my health. So I think I may have to just kill the level 6s for the time being. I do need to take out 3 more for my quest. How long does this food last for? That food lasts for 20 minutes, plus 1 agility. That might make a difference. It's quite astounding how big of a difference having new armour makes. There we go, 2 more. As I know there's a level 6 just there. Head this way to see if I can find some more ore I can grab. I know as I go up here with all the wolves I can go to, the wolves, they're all quite aggressive, so if you attack one, you're likely to attack a few. I would help if I had the mining tracker on. So I need to just be a bit wary, I might do this quest, hand this quest in. Because doing the wolves, I know will give me a new weapon. The new weapon is obviously better than what I've got. Oh, he's doing a lot of damage to me. He's doing considerably a lot of damage to me. Right, so I'm actually going to run from this. I might take a lot of damage from this bleed. Okay, the bleed's gone. So I couldn't take on that level 6. Lucky enough, he hasn't got a snare or any type of slowdown, so I was able to run away. This doesn't bode very well. I'm running from level 6 flies. Is there anything in my inventory to make my life easier? No. Have got this. Don't really want to. I'll open it, see what I've got. That gives me a quest. Yeah, I can do that quest, sure. Gives me some dyes. Don't care for dyes. Does give me some potions. So I do now have an emergency. If something goes wrong, I do have that. It gives me another gift, but I know the gift's going from there. I will actually increase my run speed. Take that regen as well. And what are these? Tower defense. I'll take that just to get me started. Actually, no, I'll grab most of these, to be honest. I can use this again when I hit level 8, so one more level. Then Tome of Attack. Just to get through this first, little hump. First little hump. This whole challenge isn't going to be easy. And I don't know how long I'm going to be able to survive doing it. Whether Guardian's the best choice, I don't know. But we'll see. So Guardian may not be the best choice to start off with, but I think it's probably a good choice later on down the line. Warden would be a really good choice. You are extremely squishy if something goes wrong, but you should be able to keep yourself going. I say should. My Warden did really well. I did a trial. I've done a trial on all of the classes, and the range classes are the hardest. Even someone like the Law Master, because you bear your pet, which you rely on at the early game, at the beginning couple levels. Your pet just takes so much damage that's not really viable. So you can't really let your pet tank because it dies too quickly. Looks like they kind of nerfed the damage you take from the dots, damage over time, which is good because it did seem a bit over the top, a bit too powerful. Going to hand this quest in quickly, and I'm going to hand in the outfitting quest as well, just to get as much experience as I can before I start taking on all of these wolves. Any help I can get will be very much appreciated. Yep. Thank you.
Friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Very little experience there, nowhere near level 8, but hey, it's better than nothing. There should be. So I have to go up there anyway. So I should get a weapon from going up there. From killing all those sickle flies. Or veil pests, not sickle flies. I'm used to doing this during Bree. This starting area, because they have sickle flies. So this will be it could either be a really long series, because I'm having to do everything relatively slow. It could be a really short series that I die really quickly. I'm hoping there will be a long series. For both, it's going to be slow and I survive. Just going to make my way up here. Just keep an eye out for these veil pests. If I see a level 6 one again, I'll probably take it out. Oh, there's a level 6 one. See how little damage I'm doing. It's in single digits. but his damage is like 30 to 40 damage per hit. Got to maintain that Guardian Ward as well, that's for sure. Should get I think I get a bow relatively early on during this kind of quest area. Getting a bow would mean I can actually lure some enemies away from a pack. Aggro in this isn't as punishing compared to something like World of Warcraft. But if you pull one mob in World of Warcraft, you're going to pull everything around you, which is really, really, really devastating. If you make one small mistake, you're probably going to die.
Met, friend. I would be grateful for your assistance.
How can I be of service?
That is a better weapon.
Will you lend me your ear?
Although I did just say that a bow would be good. That weapon is slightly better.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. So here, level 6 wolf. Let's see if I can. There's 2 there. It's level 7 wolf there. Let's see if I can take one on its own. So this is run speed, okay. So he does reduce my run speed, which means my ability to run away is limited in comparison. Just got a collar from him, so I'm going to hand this quest in straight away. I think I can get some potions from it, can't I? Yes.
Mind my words, traveller.
So that's a new potion, which I'll take. For some reason, these are slightly easier than the Veil Pests. Bloody bugs. How are wolves easier to kill than a load of bugs? I'm not sure. So I'm going to try and avoid the higher level ones if I can help it. There's 2 there, I'm not going to be able to avoid both of them. I may have to try and take this one out. Let's see if it's doable. It looks like it's doable. So he's just had a buff on him. That's the speed buff. And that is the Eye of Sauron. Okay, good. So in my other series I've explained this, I would explain again. So when you have this debuff on you called the Eye of Sauron, the enemies have a random chance to get a buff on them which makes them stronger. There's 3 types of strength they can get. One is an increase in defense, one is an increase in attack, one is an increase in speed. This one's now got an increase in attack, which is bad for me. You have a chance of getting 2 AoE circles on the floor as well. One is a AoE with a green aura to it. AoE with a green aura to it will heal. Won't do any damage to you, but it will heal whatever's inside it, any mob. So it will heal them rapid. So if there's any mob in it, at this low level, you're probably not going to out DPS the heal. Or there's a plain red box on the floor. That is the Eye of Sauron Doom laser, where essentially a laser will come from above you and do a load of damage on the floor. If you're caught in that, it can do about 30% of your health in one hit. The only way to avoid it is by actually getting out of the circle. If you're in the square, if you're in the square when that goes off, you are going to take damage. This one's got the toughness one, so it's going to be really hard to kill. Then that's the explosion one. So these auras, when they initially come up, they don't have a border on them. Like the Eye of Sauron itself, like the debuff you have on you, it doesn't have a border on it. When it doesn't have that border on it, it is not present, so it's essentially building up on the monster. And you can see it appear above the head. When the board is fully developed and the mob has a full aura around it, that's when you can cleanse the corruption off them. If you do it before that, when it's still kind of building, you're not guaranteed to cleanse the corruption. Unless it fixed it, that's what it seemed like before. They may have fixed that bug. So I only need a couple more. I think I've killed all the wolves I need to. I just need 3 more bits of wood. I just want to regain my health before I take this one wolf on. As long as I keep my Guardian's ward up, I should be relatively tanky. I say I take a load of damage. Okay, there we go. So I need 2 more good pieces of lumber. Still 2 more. That's 1 more piece of lumber. I'm going to grab this guy and move him away, just in case I aggro this guy as well. There's almost no chance I'll be able to take on 2 of them. Total defense, resolve. Okay. Keep hearing sounds like a heal that's going on to me. I think it's the Guardian's resolve or the healing resolve or something like that, which heals me randomly or can heal my power. What is it called? There, this regenerative ward. Still want to find out what gives me that regenerative ward. Probably being really ignorant. It's probably something really simple that gives me. So I've done my 2 quests. I'm just going to head back into hand. As on the way in, I have to kill these for my Slayer deed for this area, so I may as well kill a couple. Get my health back and I'll take that one on as well. There we go. This one's actually quite strong. Okay, now he's down. So we've got 2 there, trying to avoid those. Just thread the needle straight for the middle. So having these 2 quests would definitely level me up.
What can I do for you?
Yep, there we go. That's a level. And then that's Let It Fly, which is my
What can I do
ranged
for you?
attack.
Will you lend me your ear?
Got to go deliver some wood into town. This one, trouble.
What do you need?
Get a new helmet, which is not much better than mine. I believe there was another quest here, isn't there? Yes. Got a quest to pick up this, find this person's pack, which will be in one of the bodies around here, or not bodies, but it'll be around here somewhere. Let's level this one up again. So I think the higher level I am compared to these mobs, with the higher chance of my block and parry. Wait for my health to come back again. The path is just behind these trees there. Let's see. Where is this pack? There's the dead body here. Okay, nothing on that one. There it is. So there's 3 bodies. There's one up there, there's one there, and there's this one here that I all have a chance to drop the satchel. Because I found out when I was playing this in co-op, I picked up one, and my friend's satchel was on a different body. So we had to go and grab another body. If you're doing the Slayer deed in this area as well, this is the best place to kill wolves. And let's go hand this one in.
Well met, friend.
So I'm going to head back into, instead of walking all the way down there, I'm just going to return home to speed this up. Do a bit of a fast travel. So return home's the same as a half from WoW. And I'm back into town. Right, let's hand in these quests. Word of warning. Complete. I'm not sure if I'm going to level up from this.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending. Will you lend me your ear?
No, it doesn't look like I'm going to level up. Do I have any skill points to use? No, I do not. Just looking at what skills I've got here. That's what the one I want. Blade Dancer, more sword damage. Alright, there's a quest I can hand in just up here in the crafting region. We can also my racial trait here as well, increased out of combat run speed by 10%. It's quite a nice little trait. 10% is not much, but if I'm running from mob to mob, or like this, running from copper deposit to copper deposit, it's not insignificant. So having this extra copper, obviously it's not going to get me over another level, but it's going to be welcome. So this is why I'm not rushing to do a Warden on this difficulty. Warden requires you to do gambits. If you lag, or you have anything that stops you from doing your gambits efficiently, you're probably going to die. My Warden really struggled and I died a lot because of that. And I'm going to hand this quest in.
Greetings to
Copper and oak, copper and cask.
Greetings, friend.
Right.
Will you lend me your ear?
So there's some mobs I need to clear in this little ruin here. Hand the quest back in, then I'll be going up here to where I died on my first co-op character. But on that note, I'm going to have to call it there. Thank you much for watching if you made this far. If you don't mind liking the video, subscribing, or commenting down below. All of them I would very much appreciate. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, and peace out.